Ladies and gentlemen, everybody of the world, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing amazing today. Welcome back to the part 2 of the season 17 Jules kind of explain slash over explain. If you haven't seen the part 1, that's okay. I already have a game queued up because what happened, sorry, I was adjusting the mic. I already have a game queued up because what happened is I already played a run with the chiller start. And now I have the heater start. So I scripted it for you all. Let's see, if you ever want to learn more about the Bazaar, more about the game, join my Discord, should be in the description. I'm always happy to at least talk Jules. She's the character I know pretty well right now. Beyond that, you know, it's just a fun, good community. You can post some builds. At the end of my last video, I posted a bunch of vids. Let's get into it. Before we start though, I gotta put the jazz back on. I was really feeling that. I will say this is some AI ass jazz. So if you guys have any recommendations for non-AI ass jazz that I don't have to pay for, that I can free use in my videos, that'd be great. Because that's probably my preference, but this stuff is... the creator's not going to charge me. So, alright, let's talk. I don't know, I focus better if I'm on. It's a good vibe. So here's what I'm thinking, right? So, I will say Isla's is a shop that's kind of growing on me. Cooking mallet is one of those items that kind of like comes in and out of my mental space. Like in general, it's like sometimes I'm like really high on it, sometimes I'm really low on it. I think meat grinder, if you're on a chiller slot, is actually a pretty decent go. Looking for meat grinder is good. Also spatula is just very, very strong in general as well. Just like in a lot of her builds, even in like non-crit centric builds, because like essentially what the item says is give your 2 adjacent foods 100% crit, you know, if a long enough time happens. But I don't really care about that. I think ideally you get a heater start. I think heater's the strongest start. And here it's like Isla's kind of again, I like meat grinder sometimes, and if I do, it's usually on chill. So I'm honestly really happy with this premium gold net. It's going to allow us to spend at the shops we really want to spend it, which are Mattel, Kina, you know, that kind of thing. Because really what we want is like a good scaling medium. And now we're looking at 19 gold. We have a fight coming up. We have 2 more shops, enchanted item. I'm actually really happy with JJ. Why? JJ's like not a primo shop, but what he could give us is some of our good medium items here. I could also consider jungle ruins. Take the 3 loot items, take a double econ. If I do that, it means I can't take like a tiny furry monster skill later in the day. I think I might rather have the skill. Let's go JJ here. So here's the meat grinder, which I could consider. I think I would like something scaling. Like the meat grinder has really, really good burst, but I feel like unless you find some sort of like good scaling skill, if there's something like tiny furry monster or like a good enchanted item, it's good burst, but it falls off. So I'm not a full believer in it in this instance, but maybe it's correct. It's also better if you've like already picked up you know, some other like quick small foods or something. So I'm just gonna roll this. Microwave is pretty good. I think it's probably good enough to snag. Rolling pin, I don't really believe in. Sorbet is okay, but like, we don't really have the supporting pieces. I'm okay grabbing a microwave though. I don't think it's a bad item. We can't beat this guy, can't beat this guy. So banana ball by default. Holy lag on this. Hope you guys had a great day, by the way. You know? Hope you guys have had a great week, a great life. Just in general, man. Let me know too in the comments, you know, if you made it this far. But also just in general, like any thoughts, ideas on Jules on the Bazaar. You know, I wanna hear your comments because I don't know everything about this character for sure. I do like Andy here. The thing is, it's like, again, I like Andy as a shop. We need to make sure we save money to look for a scaling medium. We might not run microwave today. We might just hold it for like the next day. So I'm gonna go Andy and I'm gonna look for some good smalls. This is like pretty much what I had in mind. To support whatever medium I pick up. And you could always grab this chef hat thing because it's quite literally free. So that's another little pro tip for you. Your nose fine. Debating skewer. There's a world where we drop microwave, and if we run skewer, it's pretty good. This butter is also pretty decent. One trick of microwave is oftentimes you want something like a knife sharpener or like a coffee on it, just to really continue the uptime on this microwave. So I don't actually hate a butter here. I think I will snag that puppy and just get out of here. I don't think I'll take the skewer. I take enchanted item pretty much all the time. Speaking of the devil, here's this coffee. Is it the strongest thing ever? No. Could also look for this cooking mallet, but It's okay. It's kind of, I mean, it does scale with the burn, which is nice. I like the fire coffee. We might end up like tossing day one or like having a worse day one, but it sets us up so well where it's like we have this combo plus this combo, we just have like permahaste on our board. Just really, really, really nice. However, cooking mallet, pretty good defense, but we also don't like necessarily have a way to scale it. I mean, it's only like 15, it's like 30. Yeah, without the shield scaling. I think I'm just gonna take this coffee thing though. And then here we have to go Kina, I think. I wanna find a better scaling option. Just something that can like make us win the day. Here's knife sharpener, that's great. Perfect, and then rice is gonna help us win the day. Perfect, perfect. So, what do we want to sell? Chef's hat is fine. Could take a trail mix. If we end up selling it, it only costs us 1 gold. We're gonna sell some stuff. Maybe worthwhile. I don't know. I kind of think trail mix is bait. It is nice for the flat. Let me figure out what my board is. We have to be doing this, rice, basically. So that's set in stone. The next day, what do I want to run? Probably similar stuff. Also sneak into noodles between these two. Maybe sneak in a butter as well. So I don't think we're gonna run this thing anytime soon. Totally happy taking the rice, and I feel pretty good about it because it's not this necessarily like the most OP item ever, but I mean it's definitely not bad. Like the stats will add up for sure. I haven't experimented a ton with rice, but my running rice theory is that too, like you can play like a full defensive like slow board and then just like slowly scale rice with like microwave and like coffee or something like. But it does start to get out of hand on the scaling. Like he doesn't scale, and then it's just like 24 regen is just a ton day one. Like rice is a very strong, you know, day one, day two, day three item, especially if you get it early silver. But I think some things like rice and the new jambalaya, I'm a little more skeptical of how good they are past like day 3, day 4. I think you need to find something else. As I talked in the last video, I love Wishing Fountain. It's a great econ node. I mean, we didn't get it day 1, but 5 gold, or sorry, 5 items, 6 gold. Look how much money we just made, by the way. That is actually ridiculous. 6 gold for, just at face value, 14 gold. And we could sell all of this. Okay, notably no space, and a catalyst. Pretty freaking good. I don't care about durian. Saw all that out. And that temp nav is genuinely disgusting. I mean, this is okay, but we don't, I mean, maybe if we had like a laurels later, but I don't really want to hold it for that. Again, we don't care about Isla here. We're ricing, we're microwaving, we're gonna put the noodles in here. Like, I'm just gonna skip, take this gold. Totally fun. And again, I've kind of been liking Rogue Scrapper. Warrior's okay. One thing that has really been growing on me in general is like I do really value the day 9 ticket on Jules. Sometimes the day 6 ticket is a little parasitic on this character because she's so like food tool centric that she can't always use items from other characters, but that's not to say she can't, you know what I mean? Like it's definitely not impossible either. Something like a black pepper could be nice here to fit in between the microwave and rice. Just it would like charge the microwave, charge the rice, get more procs of both, more uptime on my haste, you know, more procs. So that's something to think about. Here we're gonna take another heater. We want to, you know, lower the cooldown of this microwave. I really do believe in the double heater start. Thought it was bait for a while, but pretty sure it's great. Let's go Mattel. Fry's okay. And this is a lot of gold, but we're rolling in it because of how we played the early half of the day. Let's try to find upgrades on this stuff. Jambalaya would be really interesting if I didn't kind of already have this set up. Birthday cake is also kind of interesting, but I think we roll past this. I do believe in basket, but only if you have scaling. Do we have scaling? Not really, so I'm gonna roll. And then here, I could go for the grinder. I think we just skip, totally fine. Boar roast, another item I kind of don't really believe in. So like right now we're looking at something like this, I guess. It's not perfect, but she's not bad. We could go Jungle Ruins. Our money's looking really good. We also have this temp nav thing, also helping our money with Junkyard Club. I want to go Andy. I think upgrades to this small and this small could be really, really meaningful here. So let's do it. You know, the butter as well. I do see a pasta. I think pasta is genuinely one of those items that if you see it, you just grab. And then also just cool down on the microwave is always going to be really good for us. But yeah, if you see pasta, it's worth holding on to. It's pretty good in the early game. It's very, very good in the super late game, which is day 13 plus. I mean, even like late game, which is, was that 9 to 12? So I'll hold it. It's 2 gold. And if you see pasta maker, pretty much every time you see it, you should be buying that thing. For my peace of mind, I'm gonna sell the chef's hat. I don't have to, but if I get a gold large from Temp Nav, you know, it always stresses me out a little bit to see my stash fully filled. This is okay. I just don't really believe in this roast thing, man. I'm totally happy just running with this board. I will say a lot of times Max can be kind of a tough matchup for Jules. Especially, believe it or not, like the, you know, not to like judge someone by the rank, but the lower rank Max, because I think they're more likely to play like just the scaling relics, like not Sands of Time, but the other boys alongside that. So like the regen one, Life Conduit, and the poison one, Idol of Decay, they're a lot more likely to just play that, and unless you can really, really burst them down, that shit just outscales the Jules so much. It's ridiculous. So it's actually really funny where it's like a lot of times like I see a bronze Mac and I'm actually shaking if I'm playing like some regen slow rice build like this, because I just get poisoned to death and die. Here I want to upgrade this, and this rice is good enough. This is kind of a dilemma. I think I 100% upgrade microwave. It's because I think this item will stay on my board for a while regardless of what I'm playing. And so that my theory with that too is that like I want to upgrade this thing, because if I see an upgrade in the shop, I'd rather see like, I'd rather have a gold microwave long term than I think than a gold rice. I'm down to keep shopping. Look how much freaking money we have, man. And like I want better items. I want scaling potentially. Toaster, This is like, it's kind of, I think toaster can be okay if you have this knife sharpener thing. I think that's like a big problem, honestly, in Jules sometimes, is that without knife sharpener, a lot of her stuff feels kind of clunky. So like the knife sharpener plus 1 tool combo is very good. So I think you can do that with toaster, but toaster just doesn't scale super hard. It's like fine. I'm 100% grabbing that food truck. That is super nuts on this kind of board. Could take the roast, but I don't think that's super necessary.
So, how about this weather we're...
Could go Baker here. Baker's would be super great in the sense like to beat Baker on Jules, you kind of need like a high burn burst kind of board. Unfortunately, I'm not convinced we have that. Like, don't get me wrong, like this rice is good. I don't know if it's good enough. This is pretty good though. I just don't know if we scale hard enough. The main thing is this rolling pin is gonna go belt to ass on us. That's where I think if we had a silver rice, we're chilling. I kind of want to try, but I also think that's way too optimistic here. But man, if we get it, I think I'm just being greedy. I'm just gonna go for the Bravo. A little bit of crit's not bad. A little bit of burn could be nice for the noodles. Like, I still feel really, really good about this board. And then ideally we want something like bread. Like this rice is fine, but it's not like the end all be all. You know what I mean? I think we could find better stuff, but maybe not. Like to be honest, I haven't played all the rice in the world, and we have food truck and a billion haste procs. It could be pretty freaking good, and that's great. Isla on this board, I just don't really care. Again, too, like I don't want to put any weapons on this board because knife sharpener is one of my better items, and it just not perma haste, but it just hastes this microwave. Like I don't want to do that. Lick it I might do if I had like a basket or something, but I don't really care. Maybe the crit. I don't think so. I'm just gonna go for the 4 gold here. So that means I have to sell 4 items. I want to run probably these. It's my last 2. I don't really want to drop the pasta. The catalyst is a really good item, but I'm also not necessarily like the biggest catalyst fan ever. 4 slots. I can just do this. I'll hold the catalyst. I think we can drop the noodles for now. If we had something like rice too, or not rice, obviously we have freaking rice. What's the item called, man? It'll come to me. Bread would be really good for these noodles. And then here, look how much gold we have, man. This is like another thing I've been really trying to do a little better is like really conserve my gold and like spend it at the right times on Jules. And I'll still find myself winning a lot, but I'm not also like bleeding out my ass. Which is good. This stand mixer is actually really good. Because it's just gonna take this rice and like double its output here. I think that's enough of an investment that I'm willing to just do it. I'll roll here too. Like, we got money on money. That's insane. Sure. Okay, this is a high roll. Why are they all high rolls, man? But like, you see where playing kind of like the way we did with our gold led to us being in this spot, where then we were able to go to this shop and spend 8 plus 12 plus 2, which is 22 gold. Like, you might not think about that, but just like clicking 4 gold there, clicking 4 gold there, whatever, like selling all that stuff to get the 4 gold, like that adds up on Jules. It's like I've been really hitting a lot more econ nodes, and then at the places where I need to be shopping, really just spending it all. That's kind of freaky, to be honest. Keep it a buck with you. But like, look at this, dude. That's a very good rice star. Okay. To be honest, y'all, I'm thinking we can play rice for a bit. It's pretty good right now. Like, I honestly think we can maybe keep the same board until like day 6, which maybe means we can even just keep hitting the econ buttons. Oh, Silver Steak, my beloved. Could go Kina. Kina's one of our better shops. At the same time, how much money do we realistically have? So realistically, I'd want to go in there with like 10 gold. Which I do have, because I want 10 so I can buy like an upgrade to any of these things and also roll. So I'm willing to go Kina. I'm gonna skip. Fortune Cookie is gonna take way too long. Totally fine skipping there. I want to start hitting like econ nodes more. I also too, if I saw better econ nodes, I would have done that. I could go Mattel, but this is how we just slowly like never gain money. So I'm just gonna go Farai. And then I'm just gonna look for the kind of shops I want to go to and the easy ones. So like, I like Mattel here. Why? It's just like, it's a silver package. It's gonna give us the most value. Even if it's an enchanted item we don't want, gives us the most value. And then Mattel's a shop that's gonna show up a lot. So it should be easy to get that value. See Wild Boar, take Wild Boar is pretty much my thought. I will say, I've been trying to get this wrench up Boil Room Brawler for my entire life. And I just can't get it, but one day, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Jetty. You see his tail. Whoa. But yeah, I just think the skill is so ridiculous on this character that you gotta try to go for it if you can, man. And like, I don't honestly love Stand Mixer a lot of the time, but the times I have picked it up early have been these like early rice boards. And like, even Wild Boar's fine, because I could use that to get in Rage at level 6 here. Not my favorite nodes ever, to be honest. I could just go Valpack. I could take 8 regen. 8 regen's nothing. I might just go Valpack. If I could have taken Econ, I would have. I'll take the 1 gold on that. That's really nice, actually. I'll roll mud as well. We're here. Just like something, Spatula's not bad if we didn't have like the mixer, but I do think this is better. Just get out of here. God, our inventory is full as hell. And we'll take a skill. I like to take my rage at 6. I wanna look for more like late game scaling skills. Like something like Tracer Fire, I think is a lot more value because it could enable like a wide range of boards / like Zarlik stuff. We already have this too. And then here, like I've been trying to do, but it hasn't really paid off. Is I've been trying to hit like econ nodes, and Docs is a great one. I don't think there's necessarily a right option at Docs when you're playing this character. I think that just whatever you do, click something with intent. For me right now, I feel lucky, and this is a tool, this is a tool. Why not give me an upgrade? Didn't happen, but you know, I think that's the kind of mindset you got to go into it with. I really want the skill. I might just sell the pasta. Some people are Catalyst believers. I'm kind of like, eh. For me, it's like, how much value have I lost by holding it this whole game? I'm just gonna sell it. And like, this pasta is really good late game, but again, it's like, how much value am I losing? I'm just gonna do this, keep the temp nav up. I want to keep knife sharpener, I want to keep these. And then this is the kind of Mac that would potentially normally fuck us, but we actually have a pretty good board for those kind of Macs.
I seek the ultimate secret.
Lethargy? That's what I'm saying. That looks like an idol of decay to me. Okay, that's scary. Or like Eternal Torch. Like, these things can just destroy you. We should be okay against this, though, because, like, the regen's really good. Look how fast that freaking scales, man. Boom. Yeah, definitely wanted more gold than I got yesterday, but it kind of is what it is. As a reminder, too, one pro tip you can do in this game, I do it with, like, cryptos on Dually, is when you want to sell something or monitor something, put it on your board. So 100%, I'm gonna be forgetting about this thing. I'm not gonna deny it. I will be forgetting about this thing frequently. I'm gonna put it on my board, so if I see Mattel, it'll be a reminder. I would love the extra XP, honestly. Totally fine. I don't need this shop here. That's great. We get 10 gold and an XP. Love it. Perfect. Again, I'm just gonna click Tool with intent, man. I do think I drop this. Does this work? Does this still give me the rage skill? I think it does, right? If it doesn't, so be it, but... And then I messed up. We have a lot of gold. I also, too, I've been really liking Kyber Commander lately. He's honestly one of my favorites. I really like this skill. The wings are always good, especially on things like Microwave here. And we beat this guy, that's why I'm keeping the package on. Just again, I don't want to, like, take it off. See a Mattel, forget about her, you know, like... But I like the wings a lot. Also, especially, not the obsidian actually, the Deadly Busy Bee on Jules is really powerful because you can re-roll it at Mandala and get a pretty good item. So you can just enable a lot of stuff with it. And the skill's quite good too. Like that's fine. Put it on Microwave. Rage skill. Sweet. I could take the health. I don't actually remember how much is it 10%? So what is that? Another 130? It's like fine. I think I'll just take the shield skill here. Oop. Or item, sorry. And here, like, Andy's fine. I think I'm just gonna take a skill. Maybe we get something pretty good. It's pretty good. Matches our truck. It's a Jules. And by Jules, I mean Stell. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm always gonna try to keep the option open for a large, so we'll sell here. We might lose. I'm not gonna act like our board is perfect, but we're still pretty decent, I think, so should be okay. Jetty, let's not bite cables, sweet boy. We gotta start this fight. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Good. He's just such a good guy. He's like the perfect cat, man. This looks like sorry, I can't remember the slapping me. Oh, buggy. This could be scary. To be honest, keep a buck with y'all. The sirens is also always a terrifying item. I feel like I'm gonna die. You ever just feel that? Oh, we're still fucking dead, dude. Yeah. That guy was really strong, to be honest. Really, really strong. So that's fine. I mean, we still got like 4 out of 5 wins. We go in the day 6 with like 50 gold. Plus great econ. Like, it sucks that we didn't get that win. I do think we're very strong. But it's whatever. Andy's okay. I mean, I can continue riding this board, to be honest. It's like fine. What am I really looking for? So we've hit day 6. Right? So like at day 6, we're trying to kind of find like a win con of sorts. Realistically, there's some good stuff out and about. Like a bread knife would be pretty welcome. Like bouncy ball would be pretty good. So that is 8 gold. We are rich on rich. So I don't hate actually taking it. Or sorry, it is 8 gold. Sorry, that made no sense. I do like Andy here, but if it was day 7, I think I'd favor Andy more because like gold smalls more likely to show up. But I really don't mind just doing this and taking the 8 gold and just being hella rich. I'll go JJ here though, please too.
I'm a people person, and sometimes
It's totally fine. We're gonna roll here. I don't really care about either of these. Cookbook's just a good item to have. It's also a great item to just like sterling. You have a lot of foods, like eventually you'll just kind of slowly upgrade them if you sterling your cookbook sometimes. Lich, I think we actually beat, believe it or not. Because we have like really good regen, really good burn. So I'm gonna go for it. Get that extra XP. If you haven't noticed too, like we've been gaining not a ton, but a little bit of extra XP. Like We went to Bex, and then, you know, if we beat Lich, which I do think we do, you know, Bex, and then beating Lich, and then like also the Mattel XP we have in the back, like we're definitely closer and closer to stealing a level like every day. Icicle's a great item to have, honestly. Kind of enables freeze lines. Sorry, I don't have an alarm that goes off at 7 every day. I don't really know why. Here's another one. So like when we're talking about just random degenerate shield skills, I do think Defender's Flame is a great one. Or like scaling skills. Just stuff like this. These kind of skills, when you see them on Jules, these are the kind of things you want to roll for and pick up. Because it could just enable some complete bullshit in the mid game or in the late game. So I might take that. Honestly, I don't know if that's fully our path. I'm kind of getting a freeze vibe. Like Sorbet, Icicle go that way if we see like a blender or something. Maybe, I don't know. I think if I saw early game, I'd feel good about this. I do like loot, but this is great econ. Our stash is full. Could take this. I think I will roll. If I roll though, what am I looking for? I'm potentially looking for like freezer scaling. I don't know. I might just take the flames. I think it's quite good, honestly. When you use a shield item, we have no shield items. It could be scaling for like sorbet stuff later. I'll take it. Could Mandala here. That's where something like the bee would be nice. I really don't mind just going to Quixel here and buying. Seeing what's out and about. Here's our ball, which is sweet. Notably, I might just sell this temp. It's great econ, but we're already rich. Love a ball. We'll roll here. I do love this cutting board thing and a strawberries. Like, I'm really starting to kind of see this stuff come together on the freeze line. So I really don't mind picking up the strawberries either. Bounty Ball is one of those items that I swear you can just grab whenever. Like, that and like meat tenderizer is one of them. Bread knife's another one. Like, certain items, like chocolate coin, you can pretty much just grab whenever and there's good. Let's go Vatback, see what he's got going on. I do think Cooler is a bad item. That's 100% bait. But like, so for example, like you're playing an emu line, you need some scaling. Defender Flames. You know, like it's just nice to have these skills kind of in your back pocket. And then this like enables Zarlik and also like crit lines and stuff. It's just good. See it, buy it. Chocolate coin's another one. Just see it, buy it. I could upgrade this. I could upgrade this. I could upgrade chocolate coin. I think it's all fine and dandy. I think we're decently strong still. I know we lost that last fight, but think about how much, I was about to say something crazy, sus. How much we just kind of like blew up Lich. I do like this coffee. I think the bounty ball may be better actually. Because if it hits the rice, it cycles, and then also like guarantees like doing this. It does take away like the, I don't know how to describe it, like the next door like hasteness, which this coffee is really good for, and it gets a lot of haste. I do want to run it. I don't think we can though. But I really like this. We'd love to see something like a blender. We'd love to see something like, right now we're really hedging towards like Froyo Kart shenanigans, I think, or like freezer. We'll see. But even though we're like running a lot of silvers, I think we're still quite strong here. That Stel we went against was just really, really strong. Really good against us, but I think we're still good against a lot of opponents here. We'll see. It's a lot of crit. Very scary bee. Never mind, I'm fucking dead, I guess. Jesus Christ, dude. Never mind, my fault, I guess. I do... Okay, I was gonna say, he crit me like every time. Which is unfortunate. This went off 5 times and crit me almost every time. So that's a big part of the reason we lost. I mean, it is like 50-50, but oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. Alright, weapons. I'm actually really down to look for something like Freezer here. I don't necessarily have the scaling, but it's like good tempo. These are okay, I'm gonna roll. Here's Cleaver. So the Cleaver truth is Cleaver is actually a pretty good item. However, you have to have the setup for it. And the setup, what that really means is you have to have like a board that's already critting. And you kind of gotta like solve the crit on Cleaver. Which is not easy. Notably. Could maybe sell the knife sharpener here. this is another item right here that you just, if you see it, you kind of buy it. Like, we have great pieces right now. We're just looking for, like, stronger direction. I want to find that maybe at Barkin. Page to cart, we're playing freeze. Great. Great. It is a little clunky right now. I also didn't pay attention to whether we saw the chiller stuff or not. I don't know if that makes sense, like the convert your heaters to chillers item or not. But we have sorbet, double sorbet. If we find crit scaling, we can go like infinite sorbets with meat tenderizer. Like there's a lot of value here for sure. And that does actually give me some chilled stuff, so I don't really mind this. But even run the food truck, I think we can just drop this. I think we can drop this pretty happily. Let's do this. Let's do this. Make sure we have 4 spots because this gives us this little sorbet. Double sorbet is amazing, by the way. I was looking for like a blender or something. Don't necessarily have the crit scaling yet, but this is still a very strong board. Actually, it's not at all, but it will be, hopefully. This is like fine. We're not really critting though. We'll figure it out. Jetty, why are you licking me? Why are you licking me, cat? Yeah, this looks like ass. That's fine. Blues should be wild, man. I will just admit though, we did just absolutely throw away all of our ability to do any damage. That's not great. So this is where coffee actually comes into play. We're gonna have these like shield items going off a ton. Do something like this. Yeah, we're gonna have these shield items going off a ton, so that's where something like this coffee actually scales. And then we'll just go wild, man, I guess. We are kind of weak. I could actually even see us losing today, but it is a stabilization turn. Or a couple of turns in. Or, like, not turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, day. This is, like, fun. Now we're looking for Ice Swan, probably. We're looking for, like, we're looking for some more crit skills. We want to get these sorbets, like, down to 1 second, and then critting, and they'll chain off each other, which is notably sick. Like, getting, like, something like, I know it sounds crazy, but getting something like shiny on meat tenderizer would be amazing. As you can see, the Scoffy scaled. But it doesn't seem that impressive until, you know, your opponent is like perma-frozen, and then you're just slowly but surely killing them. I'm gonna look for crit here. The freeze one would be nuts. Not bad. This heavy metal is actually also pretty good. Just upping our base shield is powerful. I'm gonna look for the nuts though. I actually really like this. This is gonna be really just fast charge on this thing. Sterling is here. My main man. Still looking for Mattel. Anything we want to Sterling? Not really. I mean, everything's pretty upgraded. This is going to get upgraded today. I could sell this package, I guess. How much gold? No. Could go here. I'm just going to take the XP. Looks like a loss. I think we're just going to eat the L here, but then potentially have like a really strong late game comp. Let's go Mattel. Let's get our XP. I know this looks okay. I still think this is bait. Maybe it's not. We can try it. I do think this item in general is just kind of bad. Unfortunately. Doesn't hurt to try it though. Because like it's more scaling than anything else we're doing right now. I hope we just don't go against another demon. Undefeated dually, by the way. It's tough. Alright, that's okay. Again, if we can convert all these to coolers the next day, and hit level 9, whatever, like even potentially get some more XP, we'll be in a really good spot. I'm not gonna act like I'm insanely strong. I do also kind of feel a little bit like we this is probably better. Let's do this. Let's do no, it's not great. Let me get this in here. This is good. Okay, let's do that maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna act like our board's super insane. This is not, especially like right now. This board is hot ass. I do feel like we got a little unlucky with that Stell, and then a little unlucky with getting crit like X number of times with that dually. I do think that was very unfortunate. I had no chance against that guy either. Like, there's no board I could have that beats this. I mean, there is, but like, not realistically, that guy's insane high roll. Try to get this XP. We want to like try to steal a level here. 100% do go here. 100% hit freeze. It's fine. This is not a good item, but might be okay for a day or two. It's good. This gal here. We don't get enough prestige to like if we lose, we'd still like lose. So, or like if we lose, we still go to enchant or whatever. So I'm gonna take the gold here. Ornator bot probably beats us. Let's go Cosmic Rock. Cool is not amazing, but it's definitely not bad. I mean, we're getting a lot of freeze procs on this thing, like, especially if this Froyo cart, you know, if I got to convert all my stuff too, like, it'd be pretty nuts. As you can see too, like, it very quickly you start to see the sorbets fly. Like, we were getting a ton of procs and a ton of shield there, so genuinely we do have a chance to pull off some shenanigans here. Crit's actually really good just for enabling the sorbets. That's exactly what we want to see. So now we might have this like Froyo board online. We'll see. Salvage yard. Pretty good, pretty good. Might sell this truck. I do really want to go here, try to pick up this Froyo, but I also need to win. This was okay. I guess we can see what I'm fighting. I think we probably drop the truck at this point. And I think, as much as I'd love to go here, it's such a good shop though, because like, it could be Froyo, it could be like meat tenderizer upgrade, like stuff like that. Both are super good. I think we're gonna do this. Get these sorbets going, you know, pretty fast here. Get this bad boy up here. Maybe do this. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. This isn't chilled, so like that won't go as crazy, but that's okay. Unless I did something. No, I want to make sure this like recycles itself a lot. I'd rather have that. Oh, I want to go. Rest is like really good. 900. Nah, man, I'm feeling like a baller. I do feel like rice is correct. So like when I'm talking about things like, hey, when you use a shield item, your items get one burn. Here's Zarlik, by the way. Notable Zarlik here. Spatula, by the way. So now I can almost set up like a perma-freeze setup and like start cycling Zarlik when they die. Is what we're talking about. And this is also a farmer's market, which enables more late game shenanigans. So I could even sell this cooler. But it is kind of good. It's like this, you know, we're scaling our crit every time this goes off. Like, it's very good. Spatula. Could even icicle. It's just for like start of combat shenanigans. We just need to buy time, basically. I want this farmer's market, man. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to drop cookbook, or it's greedy. I don't want to drop this. I could sell coffee at this point, probably. I'd have to sell coffee coin. I don't want to lose, though. I think it's okay. I want farmer's market for the super late game. Could even go sauce here. I think we just do this. It's fine. I think we're really strong. Getting this upgrade on the Zarlik will be insane, too. And we should be really, really good. Good meat scaling. I think we're really strong. And then we can potentially, like, look for something like a crit Froyo cart, or, like, even, like, shielded something. Like, we'll see. Like, we're so close to Exodia. Like, the one thing we, like, have right now is, like, that buffer, too. Like, look how much freeze this is already. And it's only gonna get faster and more degenerate and stuff. Now, I don't love the poison against this, but... See, like, look, total lockdown on their board, and then the Zarlik just slowly scales. So that's why we took Defender's Flame earlier. And so how are we going to make this faster? We're going to look for something like Ice Swan that will give these three, like, multicast. We're gonna look for just like upgrades here, which will like provide even more chilled. Strawberries upgrade for like start time, stuff like that. Looking really good. Get our enchant, like crit stuff was like get the sorbet scaling going crazy. I don't hate going shield here. I think I'll just take the base regen. It's fine. I don't. The shield ain't bad. Let's go here. Fiery, like fiery Froyo cart, for example. That's scaling. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably just gonna do that. Look at this. Tracer fire. Our crit's gonna go to the moon. Defender's flames. Boom. Now it's like every time I use an item, I'm just gonna start torching them down. We're kind of poor as much as I love JJ. Anything worth rolling? Not really. I could roll the coffee. Might be worth holding on to though. Egg timer. It's kind of decent actually. It's actually kind of decent if we get that far. Because like I think we will get that late in the fight. Icicle's really good though. I think it's kind of a win more thing. Because I think our whole shtick is like we just get going. Like once we get going, we're chilling. But we need to like cycle up, you know, get everything activated. Or, you know, get like Sapphire on this Froyo card. Like, look at that. Completely locked down, by the way. Let's see what's going on here. That's a shit ton of gold. Can't complain. This cookbook's okay. What it could give me is if I get an upgrade, like some more upgrades. I could also start going to like chocolate coin and cycling it, because like getting the sorbet up is pretty good. I think I will just eat the coffee L. And I think this is good. I like the icicle. Again, just because like we just need to survive and like start winding up. Could go rest here. I think that's valuable. Like we just don't want to take an L at all. And then I want to take this level for sure. Look for crit skills would be ideal. Burn's okay. We can go Nona here. The nuts is this like chilled skill. Quick bite is also very insane. Just a very good start time. Delicious scares me. We're also a little weak to poison. But like Laurel's goes off, you know, all this goes off, so I feel good about that. Yeah, looks pretty good. 2 levels up on this guy.
I'd rather feed you than fight.
So what we really want to find right now is we want to find like the freeze skill that says like when you freeze gain crit. It's maybe okay. We'll find out. I do worry about it because he'll be like half CC'd by everything because of logic work. As you can tell, this guy could not move. Notably cannot move. And again, this is only going to get better. Icicle's great. We could look for some haste stuff. Like we're feeling really good. Like ways we can improve. Start time. Meat tenderizers. Really, really good. Great shot for us. We want this. We want this. Strawberries is also insane. These sorbets would be just great quality of life as well. Salt is another way you could potentially play this, where it's like, hey, we scale. We don't need Zark. We go Scald. Really, Wolf. We can even like drop the Zarlik eventually. I do like the haste a lot. We could even potentially drop it for like something like slushy, like or ice cubes. I actually like the ice cubes more. I think. Let's just keep locking them down. We do throw less haste around though. So that's something to maybe think about. Maybe we'll play with this board and see how she feels. I want to try to find Meat Tenderizer. It's a huge find, and it's pretty likely to be found. Fraser, we're past that. This is way better. It's pretty likely to be found because it's a gold small. Arkin, Flurry of Blows would be decent. Unwavering would be really, really nice. We're so much spam. Let's check it out. Let's do it. The ring could be potentially nice. We get some other nice pieces. Let's just like monitor how much haste we're having. It's kind of the main thing. Notably not freezing this guy. Like at all. The Zarlik also gives us way more crit scaling. Because like I want to see my sorbets fly. Look at this. This is what we want to see. But we want to see it much faster than we're seeing it now. Because like when this crits, it'll charge this, which crits. I think I do like the Zarlik better. But this is a good item to hold because like at 2 seconds, it's definitely worth keeping. Great. Could find a way to get us above prestige. That would be amazing. I do like the crit. So what would this give us? We would sell 10 balls. which gains us +2 value, which makes us go to 28, which is like 14 crit. It's not bad at all. Or we go JJ. No, I think I want to go JJ. I think I'm way more item conscious than I am about the other stuff. But we can also start, now that that's diamond, we can start doing stuff like buy, selling, little things like this, and it's free. You know, start slowly building up our chocolate coin there. And I'd rather go food. We could get an upgrade here. It'd be amazing. That's a ton of money. I, at this point, might drop the cookbook. Definitely spatula. It would be nice to get an upgrade. We can start hitting this stuff. I think I'll just drop it, yeah. Too many foods. This house is nice. It'll like, give us little tokens that we can sacrifice to the blood gods. I'm gonna go Kina. I really am just like... Part of the other reason I wanted to go JJ is I really wanted to try to find like a Froyo card upgrade. You sell for 10. I don't really gain health from it either. It's probably not worth it. Let's get out of here. So today we'll get this upgrade. Hopefully we don't die. That'd be great. But yeah, just getting the card upgrade would be amazing. So we're looking for cart. We're looking for probably swan. We're looking for meat tenderizer, and then like quality of life stuff on the small foods. Just getting upgrades would be really helpful here. Ah, deadly base. Or, you know, slow line staring. Can't really move. They're also having a hard time moving. Or not, because this thing refuses to be slowed, I guess. Or frozen at all. I actually feel like that was complete horseshit. Dude, what? That thing actually refused to be slowed, or frozen. Like, I know it's flying. I don't care. This thing... Okay, there we go. How many procs do we have? And okay, there we go. I think it's just because it's flying. The fact that it's flying is really unfortunate, though. Alright, well, I don't know how much an enchant is going to help us. There are some stuff, like haste would be good, slow would be good. I think I just like the level to get this XP, give us more skills, that kind of thing. Really don't mind it. I could also potentially look for like regen here. I'm just gonna take the gold here. Get a level, hit this cart. If like we have that card upgrade, we floor that guy. And now it's just about star speed. This can honestly go to like the infinity if you get it fast enough. Kina, that could be all our different stuff. Look at this. That's crit. So looking for the good stuff here. Pantry's really intriguing, actually. Really intriguing. Can I run pantry and cart? That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna pick it up. It's good econ for sure. That's free, and remember we have this thing. So just boost the coin. Deadly on this thing is good. I think going pantry is kind of insane. What's deadly pantry do? 50%. This is also a really good deadly enchant if you can get it. Okay, hold on. So if I did this. That's like the worst possible place. It has to be like this? No, please. Yeah, please. Okay. No, please. Why would I want to move my items? It's like I could do this, and that might be kind of nuts. Let me try something real quick. Is there anything else worthwhile putting crit on? What's this do? Probably not. I think this is the way. I could also do this and then like consider running meat tenderizer or something. Maybe that's the way. Maybe this is the way actually. Hold up, we might be in our bag here. Our start time's a little suspect though. I need this upgrade right now. 4 seconds is not good enough, but they're kind of locked down though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the crit was great, so that's probably the way. Especially if we can find a way to get that like start of combat. I like this. I do think Mysterious Portal's better though. Seraphina or Hattie? What do you want from Seraphina? Something here, something here. Could go Ball. Hattie's also just the go. I'm gonna go Hattie, man. Hattie's just notably sick. Notably sick. Give me the hat so I can upgrade this meat. Skill could be good. Something to start a combat or something like that. Chance item could be interesting. Shielded Pasta Maker is one of those things that is actually kind of worth it. Or like Ice Cubes late game. Could be like super instant start. We could do something like this. You know what I'm saying? 2-second start. Maybe we should have considered that actually. I could draw. Even Strawberry is probably worth holding up. Yeah, especially because like we started such a high crit now. Kind of chilling on not intended. I'm just gonna drop this. I'm gonna go here. I think this is gonna be better than any type of board we're doing with this stuff. Do you think this healing could be potentially valuable? We don't scale the sorbet at all, unfortunately. I think this is better. Well, like putting it on Zarlik just to like cleanse poison and stuff. Also, don't love how slow. It's not like crazy slow, but slower than I want. Like, I think maybe Ice Cubes could be the move. You get what I'm saying? Is there a way to do all of them? To get all 4 of these chilled? I don't think so. What the Ice Cube's gonna do is it's gonna like just get my start time going really fast here. It's like locking them down. Probably worth it this late in the game. Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe it's wrong not to run Meat Tenderizer. It's just kind of tough because I want to get as much start speed as possible, so I gotta start freezing them. I'm about to be pissed off. Okay, we're chilling. I was gonna be salty when I saw this time meter snipe my cubes.
Bring her about. All
right, go work, guys. Even though the skill exists, so that shit pissed me off. So now we get a food from this thing. Medium items we could care less. Let's just go here and roll this because it could be like ice cubes, could be something like that. Shears is actually interesting. Let's go Monster Ranch. I think the XP would give us another level, which is huge. Probably worthwhile. Don't think the shears is good enough. We did have good lockdown. I do want to see what this looks like against like a different kind of enemy. I don't think we need the crit at this point with how much the Froyo cart goes off here. Shatter is great. I would eat that is very interesting actually. Because like that enables deadly pantry shenanigans. Like you can do that with like Meat Tenderizer, by the way, which is crazy. Like what does that board look like, you know? Something like this. Definitely clunky, but I mean this board exists, right? Like, or even like Laurels would go crazy on this board. There's a food. Just like everything's perma-hasted and just like popping off a billion times. I do kind of like it, and the start time would be incredible too. I like that. Let's do it. Just chain this stuff up, man. Just really start the chain. Let's see how that feels though. I think either way, that skill is gonna have a lot of potential value for us, just in terms of the start speed game. I do wish this was chilled though. I actually think I can chill it. I'm just misplaying. Like, look at this perma hit. Yeah, because I can like slide this over, swap this, and then everything's chilled. And we have a very fast ball, like 2.5, but it basically every time another thing charges it, it's just going nuts. So feel good about that. This is definitely the way. Flambe, my man. Could put crit on this for the sorbets. Could also like enchant it. Not enchant it, but actually I guess I could enchant it. Oh, I'll put crit on it just to like. I could put burn here. I'm gonna put crit on this thing, just so like when it goes off, it's like the sorbets are pretty much guaranteed to go. And I don't mind just getting a little bit of crit on everything, to be honest. Still have to win 3 more days. Oh my god, it's an eternity. That is an eternity and a half. Even Icicle's really good though. I think we just do this. Freeze them down. 2.8 is pretty freaking fast. Knowing me, I'm gonna lose. Cause fuck me, I guess. But we'll find out. It also charges everything, like, so it goes off at 2.8 and then charges my whole board. So I'm hoping we can just perma-freeze him down, man. I don't even know what this thing does, but I feel like it just beats me because that's how good my morale is right now. This is so stupid.
Not for everyone.
It should be.
Oh man. Maybe I should have taken, because this goes off so many times, like any little amount of burn is just so good, but yeah, getting the guaranteed crit is also super good. Isn't that just annoying as fuck to fight, by the way? Like, would you guys want to fight against that? Because I wouldn't. Probably drop 10 though. Let's drop this. Like, I don't think we're going farmer's market. I think this has higher ceiling. As good as the market is. Like, would you guys want to fight this shit? I wouldn't want to fight this shit. Rollsies. Okay, we'll take that. I don't mind going here. Look for upgrades. Another thing we could look for is like a. Let's go skip upgrades here. That's perfect. Because now it's like when that goes off, it's like these sorbets really go off. And this gives us a level. With our level, we're just gonna look for a skill probably, but the extra health is really welcome for sure. What we want to find is either more flat shield or a way to scale our shield. Like more flat burn too could be really good. This is just awesome. You guys could be doing this. And I honestly think this game could have been like we could have won like definitely day 13 if we didn't go against all those nuts opponents. We kind of did, and that's the Bazaar, but it didn't have to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let's just take the max HP here. Again, we're just trying to win. It's the best way to do it. I'm gonna take Artisan Dunes and just spend 1 billion gold and get a bunch of burn. Like, this is how we get stronger at this point. Is like, I guess a little bit of start speed, but then also now it's like every time we use an item, it's an extra 4 burn, which is quite a bit. Don't really care about upgrades. I'd rather find like a scaling skill if possible. That doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Let's roll here. Like, this is fine. Heavy metal is great. That's a huge amount of D. Just like massive D. Just because like now it's how much, 48. So it's like when you have an item that goes off like 20 times a fight, you know, 20 times 50, 2 times 5. It's a lot of shield, man. He only has like a couple active items though. So like I'm wondering if this dude just gets frozen to death. Find out. Alright, this has been good, man.
Mama Bear always says, it's not about being
So yeah, this is what peak Jules can look like, but definitely really appreciated that shield. The one really good skill that people like sleep on, or like I don't think they recognize how good it is improvised defenses actually. It's very good. Because what it can do is like scale your sorbets when you have this loop kind of thing. You can permafreeze and scale defense. We're gonna go library, just the best thing here. That's okay. I guess it's a guaranteed upgrade on this and an XP, but I'm gonna go for the skill because the skill's the most powerful thing. Burn's okay. I want the skill. That's okay. I'm gonna try to greed the improvised weaponry. It's very powerful, and it's like more scaling. Oh, this is great. Defense grid just for the initial, because like if we lose, I think it's gonna be early. So just getting that initial defense is great. And like this is a pretty good effect here. However, I don't want to lose a level. I think I'd rather hit level 17, and we get guaranteed level 17 if we just don't take this enchant. Boss Harrow, it's kind of fine. Could go, no, I'm just gonna go Harrow here, just for the crit. I think it's just kind of this best available. We have a billion gold, we don't care about gold, let's just go crit. Just like, it could increase our base crit by 4, which sometimes shit like that matters. Look at this perma freeze, by the way. So yeah, we're just gonna look for more skills. Everything's perma hasted, which is notably sick. Zara going crazy on the B. This is just good more health. We just want to try to win here. And they're like, because we're so deep in this game, like we just want to take the things that really just help us win, if possible, or just. And here, honestly, I value the snack time. I think Apothecary is better. I think I'd rather have more shield. And just have a couple of fat sorbets. That shield really matters. Shield skills are good. The Zara is also really interesting. What that could be is like, that could be a freeze skill, which would be very good. Fortis could be that scaling we want to, though. Zara for the freeze. We already have like things like, I would eat that. Haste and charge. A lot of stuff like this. Healthy Jolt, actually, I didn't realize. I think we still go Fortis. Perfect. Now we get to watch these sorbets fly. And against the pig, I'm not gonna say a damn thing.
Oh, I'd rather feed you than fight.
I should warn you. I'm not like other monkeys.
Please. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, against a pig, any big pigs, you just destroy them. Like, Jules is actually so good. Also, look at these sorbets. This is why you pick up improvised, if you think you might be going this direction, you're playing like this Froyo Kart infinite freeze type thing. This is why you pick up improvised weaponry. Protection. The way we can think about that, I'm gonna be a little generous with it. 16, 18, 17. So, was it 17 on average times 3, 49? That's clearly wrong. Dude, what is my math? 17 times 3? 59? No. 57? No, dude. 51. There we go. Gosh. 51. So like 51 times 10, you know? Right? So it's 510 shield we gained. Plus, remember, each one crits. So like, look at how much shield we gain. So imagine like you're going in something like, they have like a radiant like burn item or something, or like something that can kind of like break free, or they just hit you with a lot of burn up front. Having that defensive scaling is huge. Here it didn't matter, but that's the value of improvised protection. This can also be a way to scale your basket, stuff like that. It's also really good with things like saffron, actually. But yeah, so I would say too, like, main pointers from this video, like, what did we see? We kind of just played to what we saw a little bit. Like, we played a very strong Rice early game. It was pretty powerful. Went against some strong opponents, so we had to go later. But, you know, we started to see some of the freeze pieces. We had a sorbet. I believe we had the, like, gold strawberries in the back. We found an early Froyo Kart. We did throw away that day. But we also, you know, were rewarded for some of our pieces. Remember I was telling you, like, when you're playing Jules, you want to find these random misc scaling skills because they enable some bullshit. Tracer Fire is that bullshit, right? It allows you to do, like, Zarlik shenanigans, or just, like, sorbet shenanigans where you're full charging, or, like, you can do, like, serving pot or stuff. It just, having these skills makes all of her crit lines or crit items, whatever, yada, 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 way more effective. And again, Defender's Flames, I was like, even debate it in the moment. And then look, we ended up with a fiery Froyo Kart. I mean, we would have been fine with just Zarlik, but it's 1,000 burn, right? And all I'm doing is just sorbaying, 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 sorbaying. And it was scaling, right? But it's like, we just wanted a way to kill them while they were locked down with this permafreeze. I mean, like, this Deadly Pantry plus sorbet, like, plus like it's like crazy. Like these items are receiving haste plus charge from here plus charge from the sorbets each critting. Like that's insane. I'm not gonna like act like it's not. Plus we have quick bite, so like 2.8 seconds. That's kind of when we go off, and also like Laurel's bouncy ball goes off again, and it's a food, so like just it goes crazy like 15 times. Actually went off less than our other foods, but I mean it's more the fact that like start time, and it just perma hasted all these things, which was just silly. But yeah, man. So like, pretty interesting game, I would say. In terms of like her late game stuff, like really, if you get something like this is some of the nuts. But also farmers market, like farmers market, double pasta, bread knife, that kind of stuff. But I mean, shit, when you can perma freeze somebody, it's insane. And both of those builds are really good against pig. You might think like, oh no, a big pig, but then all of a sudden, if you get like 3-4 pasta procs off with a farmer's market and a veggie garden, you outscale double whammy so fast. It's like by the time it goes off, you might have like 36,000 health or something ridiculous. It's just actually insane. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I would just say again in general, like Jules tips during the early game. Sometimes it is okay to like take these like heavy metals or like flat like burn skills, whatever. But these scaling ones, man, even if they don't seem readily valuable, these are the nuts. Improvised protection. It's definitely more of like a sorbet line item or a sorbet skill. But again, it's like also something with like basket and saffron can be pretty good. I would eat that as a skill that's really growing on me. It enables a lot of like fun outside the box stuff. Because like here, just again, this is sweet. Quick bite's a disgusting skill. Every time I go to like the level 11 Jules skill vendor, I'm looking for quick bite. Yeah. So I just hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know again if there's questions, concerns, comments down below. Let's watch that shit one more time. Just for the crowd, I'm gonna hit my Discord real quick and show you some of the builds I've been playing. Like, I played like 6 games or something degenerate yesterday, and then they were all 10 wins, luckily enough. So I think I'm on like a 7 streak or something, but we can go back and check it out and just show you guys kind of like what I'm playing. Because like, I don't know, I think another thing you gotta realize with Jules is sometimes you're playing for the late game. Like here, this was definitely a game we had to play late, right? And we also had to get bailed out a little bit, don't get me wrong. We definitely had to get bailed out a little bit, but sometimes you're like playing for the late, and that's all good, you know? Let's see. All right. These are all yesterday. Dude, I was cooking. So like, for example, so like sometimes Jules, you're just winning the early game ridiculously, or you get like an interesting enchanted item here. So by the way, here's my Discord. Feel free to join, boys and gals, or however you self-identify. So like this game, I started with a deadly hot sauce, found good pieces, and just tempoed out. Perfect victory. And sometimes your games go like that. Sometimes you're not as lucky. Like just for perspective, look at this board. This was a high roll, but I mean, look how much I thought I was gonna lose, because look how much freaking shield this Stell has in seconds on day 10, by the way. And I'm like getting crit for 1 billion, but pretty good regen out of this burrito. I also had like Waters of Infinity. This was a very strong game. Yeah, so that was pretty good. You can also like, I also had like a lollipop game. Lollipop isn't, it's definitely weird. Like you can't play it all the time, and you really gotta know when to grab it. I honestly don't even like, the indicators I would look for in a lollipop game are like not even necessarily having slow items. Like you can like pick up lollipop and just like put it in your PvE fights, pick up like a, not incense, but like honey, I think. Put it in your like PvP fights, slowly charge this thing. Charge like quest requirements. The things you really want to look for, if you have things like a jumbo walk, totally enables it. It's like crazy charge. If you have things like all these slow skills, like when you slow charge a blank item, very good. Because like that can cause your lollipop to cycle, but you also kind of have to solve crit. Like here, look how much crit we have. The cooldown's very helpful as well. But like lollipop is definitely a thing where it's like, if I have a day 9 ticket, I can pick up lollipop and feel good about it. Why? Because burn enchant's really good, obsidian enchant's really good. And just like having this, like when you slow charge a burn item or like whatever, like you can go to the slow vendor once you're like, okay, I'm probably playing lollipop late, and then just like find a charge skill that just accelerates this thing, and you can like 2-tap people, like 2 cycles of lollipop, 2-3 cycles. I will say though, sometimes this thing has trouble going super late. You get frozen, slowed, yada yada yada, whatever. So like, I think this thing is like kind of like a day 12, day 13 thing sometimes, but it could be more than that. But just be precared, you know, be cautious. By the way, too, you'll notice, look how many of my crowns are broken. It's kind of the Jules experience. This was just like eggs cycling. This build was actually insane. I think this was like a day 15. I just had an eggs go off a billion times, crazy scaling, and then just slapped him with bread knife. Very, very powerful. Here's another one. If like the nuts is genuinely something like veggie garden plus farmer's market, because what ends up happening is like farmer's market gives your things more regen. Veggie market is like you have plus max health equal to your regen, or to equal to like 6 times your regen. So like even without the pasta effect, this thing goes off 162, multiply that by 6, that's about 900. So it's like you just gain like 1,000 health whenever this thing goes off, plus the pastas already give you like times 5. So like really you gain 1,500 health every time this thing goes off. And then because you get a much more max health, that like resets the value, and then you get even more. It scales to the moon. Like it's crazy. This is the kind of build where you can like have pastas go off twice and then your bread knife or something, and then they just die like at 4 seconds. This is a farmer's market. I played a lot of farmer's market yesterday. Farmer's market infinite. If you have a luau and a heavy farmer's market, you have an infinite just between those 2 items. So here all I did is like I had a heavy starfish that I charged with mousetrap using this skill, went off at 2 seconds, started my slow chain, and then basically I just had a thing on ICD where I was burning for 91. Pretty strong. Sean tempo here, played like a crit board. Like you can definitely play dragon stake stuff. It's a pretty decent tempo item. Like sometimes you can just slap it on a board. Like that's the kind of thing that enables a heavy cleaver. Here's a sub board I was playing. I do think it was a little bit janky, but shit, we had juggler, we had crit. I was just kind of messing around with some stuff. But yeah, like sub is really good at farmer's market. You can also do like sub durian shenanigans. I've had like some pretty cool cooks with that. I think like sub cake batter also has potential. I gotta experiment more with that. But here the idea is like I'm scaling, you know, my basket with cake batter, which scales the sub. I'm giving it a bunch of crit, and it just starts to go off super fast because of this. Meat tenderizer and juggler. I think that's all for me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy, you know. Appreciate you all immensely. Hope you guys are doing well. Again, let me know down below any comments, questions, concerns, ethical or non-ethical. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well, man. Like, I don't know. I need to start calculating my win rate for the seasons, but look at that. That's a blessed fortune cookie. Look at that. But I really do think like with Jules now, a lot of times I'm like around probably 70% win rate, so it's pretty good. All right, take it easy, everybody.